All right, thank you for tuning in to the Luther Locals series. I'm Sean Garvey from the band Obsidian Son. Before I go any further, I want to thank the Luther Burbank Center for including us and for supporting local artists and for allowing us to connect with you. So thank you very much. Here's the deal. It's been about 4 months since Obsidian Son has gotten together to play some music because of the pandemic. So we're all pretty excited about this. And I thought that I would bring you along. So I'm going to pack up my gear here pretty soon and head over to Petaluma, and we're going to go over to our guitar player's house, Dave Sampson, who's got a recording rig over there, and we're going to record a few songs for you. And I know this has been a tough time for everybody, and it's during these times I'm really grateful I've got songwriting in my life. You know, I found music and songwriting early on, and for me it was always a way of connecting with people and expressing myself, and I realize now it's how I process this crazy mixed up world that we live in. And the first song I ever wrote was called Small Town Graffiti, and I was living at home with my parents, and I was looking for work, and I wasn't looking very hard, and I'd stay up, late at night writing lyrics, writing songs, and this came out of that time. Well, you call this place home for 20 years and change, and the harder that you try, the more it stays the same. And your friends, they bring you down, keep you out all night, and the good girls ran at the first sign of light. Well, it's small town graffiti and it's covering your walls. Light up a smoke, watch another night and fall. You've been saving up, sharpening your knives. That break in this rain, gonna cut these ties. And people connected with that song, and I learned early on that we're all looking to connect with each other. We all want to be heard and be loved, and for some reason our fears get in the way, and our fears push us to our corners, and we just need to keep fighting like hell to come together and treat each other with some respect and compassion. And I believe that music and the arts open that door. They serve as our mirror so that we can see all sides of ourselves, see the sides that we don't want to see but need to see, and they can disarm us so that we're ready to listen. And when we listen to each other, at that moment we begin to understand someone else's struggle, and they can begin to understand our struggle. So places like the Luther Burbank Center, music venues, theaters, museums, libraries, bookstores, and of course record stores, they provide us with that forum, and I believe that all of them make up the heart of our communities, and we need to flow through them and flow out of them like blood. And when we flow out of them, the hope is that we're enriched and we've got a little more empathy and love for the people that we share this world with. So that's my take on it. And with that being said, I'm hoping you will stay with us here as we head over to Petaluma and record a few songs for you. So thank you so much. Oh, and look at that. There's Dave. How you doing, man?
Sorry. I'm just kidding.
We got Josh Yenne on bass. So we're going to start off with Genevieve, and Genevieve is my late grandmother, and this song is written through the eyes of my grandfather, my grandpa Jim Garvey. And she was just a beautiful woman. She had 8 children, and it was just a crazy house. I think it was like a 3 and 2 with 8 kids in it, and it was rowdy and full of love. And when my grandfather would come home from work, he would park in the drive, and she would come out, and they would just have this moment in the car together, and that was kind of their piece. And so when I heard that story, I thought, man, that's got to be a song. And so that became Genevieve.
When we were young, we shine like the sun, chase the devil down the streets of Duluth. Twin City freight train, crossing the Great Plains, searching through the dark days of youth. The end of a work day, where light fades on lampshades, and we'd sit, your old Chevrolet. Your silhouette, close to my chest, we'd stop just to catch our breath. Whoa, dashboard light shines down an empty street. Genevieve, you would wait for me. You and Lucy back in St. Louis, laughing in the Rose Room Den. We danced by the jukebox, bourbon on 3 rocks. God, just as pretty as sin. Oh, there's more light shines down an empty street. Genevieve, you would wait for me. Lips like rose hips, I can still find them in the dark. You washed your hair in the tulip farm, my angel to the roadside dogs.
Yeah, Howl, I don't even know where that song came from. I mean, honestly, 10 years ago started working on that track, and I think I'm closer to it now than I was even back then. It has more meaning to me. I mean, it's just I wanted to pay homage to some of those Fat Possum dudes, and really inspired by Kevin Gordon's record, "Oh Come Look at the Burning," and it's just a dirty track, and it's about hurt and pain, and but I love it. It makes me feel good to play it, and of course Josh's dad asks for it every time we play it. We play out, so it means a lot, I think, to all of us.
Train, and I feel the hair on my skin, like an old crow field, just burning in the wind, like an old crow field, just burning in the wind. coast, and I've been riding with the ghost. So rest my bones like a thief in the throat. So moonlight's on the orchard, I'm dying on the vine. So mama said, oh, hold it tight, this dark heart of mine. So mama said, oh, hold it tight, this dark heart of mine. Done is done now, yeah. All night, day and day, it runs through my mind, no freight train, and I feel the hair on my skin, like an old crow feet, just burning in the wind, like an old crow feet, just burning in the wind. Blackbirds in a blue sky, yeah, lying one by one. 20 years of drought, baby, but I'm a farmer's son. 20 years of drought, baby, but I'm a farmer's son. 20 years of drought now. Yeah, what's done is done.
right, Better Days. You know, there's not much metaphor here. This song, it's you know, when you listen to it, it's all there. But you know, for me, songwriting, I can't just make things up. You know, I don't know. I was thinking about it if I wanted to write a song about robbing a bank and handing the money out to people in need or something. I mean, I just couldn't sit down and do that. You know, I've got to be it has to be a part of me. It's got to be something either I experienced or I know someone intimately that I can share that experience. And so I think I approach songwriting really as a storyteller. And so Better Days is a mix of a few stories, and you know, I'll probably just leave it at that because it's not the prettiest song.
Woke up, stuck to my sheets, breathing through my mouth and breathing through broken teeth. Everything I own is in the ashtray by the phone. My ex-girlfriend's necklace and my last wedding reckless. I need a change, yeah. Someone showed me a Facebook page, how happiness can come in so many ways. But I know she wears that same perfume with a different man in with a different room. Do you ever shake and lie awake and wonder if you were made for better days? Doctor said you've been gone for so long, you gotta slow down, your check engine light's on. I said, Doc, I can't eat, no, I can't sleep. I'm in and out of love, but mostly in between. Do you ever shake and lie awake and wonder if you were made for better days? Slapping the dash to jumping jack flash, laying on our backs, all lyrics and dreams. When I get low, will I miss my home? Will I miss my home? Or someplace I know? Do you ever shake and lie awake and wonder if you were made for better days?
All right, thank you so much for listening to us. We're Obsidian Son. You can check us out at obsidianson.com. You can check us out on all social media. And tune in next week, July 31st, next Friday, for the next Luther Locals. And thank you so much to the Luther Burbank Center. It was a pleasure to perform for you. Thank you again.
That was awesome.
Yay!